The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
There's a ball hit deep to left field. Back to the wall. Walk-off home run. Hit to right field and down. Cedartown has tied the game. 0-1 pitch. Little chopper right side. That's going to be down. Cedartown wins.
The 3-1 pitch.
Ball hit to straightaway center field and deep. Back it goes. It is a home run.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to the field for today's action.
Welcome into Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball. 2026 season is just about to be underway as the Cedartown Bulldogs and the South Paulding Spartans about ready to lock up here at in Douglasville, Georgia, in the southern end of Paulding County. It's the first game for both of these schools as we have the ceremonial first pitch has been thrown out here from the mound, and we're about ready to go here as the Dogs take on the Spartans. For the Cedartown Bulldogs last season, they ended the season with a 14-18 record, 11-10 in region play. They ended up finishing fourth in the region. Their season came to a close, as you recall, after being swept by Blessed Trinity in the playoffs in 2 games, back-to-back 6-4 losses. But the Bulldogs last year, when we played South Paulding, lost 8-2 in our fourth game of the season. First game of the season, as well as the same for the South Paulding Spartans, who, of course, finished their campaign last season with a 28-9 overall record. They were second place in Region 5 of Class 5A and finished with a record of 12-2 in region action. South Paulding would fall to Habersham Central in the tournament, in the state tournament, as they fell 9-5 to close out their 2025 campaign. Bulldogs will bring to the batter circle. It'll be Ace Allen, double alt, to lead things off. We'll get to the rest of the lineup here in just moments as we are just about ready to get underway here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Ace Allen leading off. Then number 2 for the Bulldogs is Owen Jarrell, and also number 3 for Cedartown, Gavin Allred, your 1, 2, and 3 batters. We'll get to the South Paulding lineup as we get to it. From what I have been told and overhearing some of the conversations from the Cedartown dugout, this pitcher for South Paulding is a tough customer, so we're hoping for a good showing for our bats here in the top half of the first inning. We're just about ready to go.
00, Ace Allen.
And it will be Ace Allen to lead things off. Ace, the right-handed batter. The pitcher for South Paulding, the Spartans, number 15. Very tall right-handed pitcher. Stands high on the top of the mound, kicks and fires the first pitch of the season. And it's a called strike 1. 0-1 the count. We are underway in the 2026 campaign. Ace Allen, certainly one of the returning stars from this team last season. Strike 2 called to Ace. 0-2 the count. Ace Allen, Owen Jarrell, Gavin Allred, Everett Perkins, B.J. Flemister, your batters, and then George, Waddell, Holiday, and Bozeman. That one fouled off. The count will stay at 0-2. Dominic is the pitcher, number 15, and he has definitely shown his prowess here so far. 0-2 the count to the Bulldogs. Double up Ace Allen. And he'll swing and miss for strike 3. Blew the fastball right by him for out number 1. No video today. There's the cell phone coverage here is just not that good, so we elected to do a radio-only broadcast. The Bulldogs wearing the black jersey tops. Cedartown in script. Red letters outlined in white pants, black socks, and they're wearing the black hats as well. South Paulding in all white. First pitch on the way. Pop foul and out of play behind us.
Owen Jarrell.
Owen Jarrell, or Jarrell as the PA announcer would call him, but he is definitely a Jarrell. He is Tweet Jarrell, and he has got an 0-1 count to him. And he'll take strike 2. So far, Dominic is very, very sharp. 1 out here at the top of the first inning. Looks like they might be setting up outside here. The 0-2 on the way. Got him looking for a called strike 3. Got him with one about letter high. Tweet shaking his head as he heads back to the dugout. And there'll be 2 quick outs here in the top of the first inning.
Number 3, Gavin Allred.
Gavin Allred was kind of an offensive, he was very much a spark in the lineup last season for the Bulldogs, and certainly has the ability to do that again here. And Allred fouls that one straight back for strike 1. Nothing to 1 the count. Dominic, 8 pitches so far. That one missing upstairs. Ball 1 ball and 1 strike. That was the first ball that he's thrown. 1-1 to Allred. It's low and in. Ball 2, 2-1. I think Dominic knows how good of a hitter that Gavin Allred is. Everett Perkins waiting on deck for the Dogs. 2-1 on the way. Called strike at the knees. It'll even the count up at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Both outs via the strikeout. Dominic delivers a 2-2, and that one is skied to the right side. It'll be in foul territory, running it down, and it will be out of play. It lands beyond the sidewalk. You have to walk pretty much. You enter in the baseball complex here at South Paulding pretty much at straightaway center field, and then you have to walk all the way around the right field fence and come out to this right field side, and that's where we are here. So it's a pretty long walk, and that's where the ball landed. 2-2 pitch. There's a tapper hit toward deep shortstop. It's going to be a tough play. The throw will not be in time. That's an infield hit. And Cedartown will have Gavin Allred aboard with a 2-out hit. We're going to rule that an error, but I don't know if they're going to get him anyway. I mean, that was to deep short. If they throw it on the money, it would be a bang-bang play. We'll see how our official scores it here. They scored it an error here on the scoreboard. But we'll check to see how they score this one. I would say a single for sure. So Allred reaches on a 2-out hit, and now it'll be Everett Perkins. We'll get to the defensive setup when we get to the bottom half of the first inning. Howard, Bond, and Chandler left to right in the outfield for South Paulding. Peyton, Green, Wilkerson, and Lucy at from third to first. Jones behind the plate, and a Dominic on the hill for the Spartans. 1 on, 2 out. And Perkins, after an extended timeout, is ready to go. Steps into the right-hander batter's box. Dominic, the stretch and the pitch. Chopper, and foul to the right side for strike 1. By the way, first temperature at first pitch was 65 degrees. The weather we've been having, I'll take it. It might get a little nippy by the time the game is over, though. Dominic comes set from the stretch, and the 0-1, instead time will be called at the plate. In fact, he lobbed the pitch over. Time was called as he was getting into his throwing action. So time was called. That'll be no pitch, although it was certainly not thrown hard at all. Just a lob to home plate just to keep the motion going. Still 0-1 to Everett Perkins. Here's the pitch. That's a strike 2 called right there. Big crowd here at South Paulding. A lot of Cedartown fans here, but a lot of South Paulding fans. They're lining down the third base line. Home plate. The home dugout is down the third base line. The 0-2. Line to right field. That's down for a base hit. Allred will stop at second base. Kind of lost his footing a little bit, but Perkins will pick up the second hit of the inning, and he hit that one hard to right field, and the Dogs have him at first and second with 2 outs. So Perkins with a no-doubt base hit to right field.
B.J. Flemister.
And now it'll be B.J. Flemister to the plate for the Bulldogs, number 13. Perkins, the cleanup hitter. Flemister, then George, Waddell, Holiday, and Bozeman. Of course, Holiday, the designated hitter, hitting for the Dogs starting pitcher, which we'll get to in just a moment. First pitch to B.J. And it misses for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Dogs threatening here. 2 out. Rally hopefully materializing here for the Bulldogs with runners on first and second. By the way, Blakeney is running at second for Allred. There's a bouncer hit to second base. They're going to go to first to get that out, and that'll be out number 3. 2 hits, 2 left for the Dogs in the top of the first inning. 2 strikeouts as well. We head out to the bottom half of the first. It's Cedartown nothing and South Paulding coming up after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Welcome back in. Bottom half of the first inning. Cedartown fails to score in the top of the first inning. A couple of hits given up. 2 left the board. Owen Pilgrim on the mound for the Bulldogs. Gavin Allred catching him.
Number 1, Trey Howard.
We'll get to the rest of the Bulldog defensive setup here in a moment as we await the starting lineup for the Spartans of South Paulding. It'll be Howard and Wilkerson to lead things off, and then the pitcher Adamnik will hit for himself, batting third. Pilgrim ready to go. Works fast. Delivers to the plate, and it's high and tight. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Cedartown, as we mentioned, a couple of hits in the top of the first. Grounded toward third. It's a good stab over there at third base. The throw over to first is a high throw, and the runner will be safe as Howard reaches. That's Bozeman over there manning at third. Perkins playing first base. Bozeman able to knock it down, but threw a bit high to the bag at first and pulled Perkins off the bag. Around the horn from third to first, it's
Now batting,
Bozeman,
number 12,
Allen, Gerald, and
Wilkerson.
Perkins. Flemister, Waddell, and George from left to right. Allred catching, as we mentioned, and Owen Pilgrim, the batter. That'll be ruled an error likely on the throw, so it should be an E5, allowing Howard to reach. And here's Wilkerson. Wilkerson, the second baseman. Howard, the left fielder, at first base on a leadoff, reaching on an error. That throw down to first base, runner back safely. Perkins had his sunglasses on his head, but we certainly don't need the sunglasses now. The sun has gone behind the trees. Another look over to first. Sliding back in safely is Howard. And the pitch is taken high. And, oh, they're going to call it a strike. 0-1 the count. Owen Pilgrim, if you saw our graphic on Facebook and Instagram, it was Owen's likeness that we portrayed on there for the opening game. That one in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. He will be one of the arms that the Dogs will be relying on this season. Pilgrim looks into his battery mate Allred, and the pitch on the way is a strike. It's 1-2. Runner on first with a conservative lead, and the pitch is skied to the right side. It's in fair territory. Tweet will go back into the outfield grass, backing up to make the catch, and that'll be out number 1 as Wilkerson is retired on the fly out to second. Deep second, I should say. Wilkerson will head to the dugout, and here's Adamnik, the pitcher. Adamnik's got to be, 6'3", 4", so actually Adamnik will not hit for himself. They're going to... Adamnik was out there. Now our lineup has Adamnik batting third. It could be incorrect, so we'll see if we can gather this up. Number 12, this is Wilkerson here. I think they might have called interference there. That ball gets away. Runner will be at third base on that one. So yeah, that's what happened. Some sort of interference was called, and that negated the outplay on the catch by Tweet Gerald. So there are no outs, and now the runner at third base is Howard. So Adamnik is not at the plate. There's a ball hit deep to right field, back toward the wall. The catch is made. The runner will tag, and he will score. Cut off there by Everett Perkins. And Howard will score the first run of the ball game. It's a 1-0 lead for the South Paulding Spartans. So again, it appears that some sort of interference was called. I believe it might have been. It could have been catcher's interference. I'm not 100% positive on that. I didn't see what happened because I was looking away. I was looking toward the play in the outfield.
Carson Adamnik.
But it will be Carson Adamnik now batting. So credit the RBI to Wilkerson. And the South Paulding leads it 1-0. Adamnik will take around the belt, but probably inside. Ball 1. Cedartown's game changer has not caught up with the fact that they had to go back on the batter. That ball is driven deep down the left field line, but well foul. That one's in the trees, but it is well foul down the left side. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cedartown's game changer trying to catch up on the play, as was I. The 1-1. Called strike. Dropped a breaking ball in there around the kneecaps. 1-2. Owen Neals just missed. It was a good looking breaking ball there, but it buckled the knees of Adamnik, but was not a called third strike there, so the count goes now to 2-2. 2-2 is tapped foul toward the right side as Cedartown's new head baseball coach Brett Lane will run the ball down. We'll be talking about Brett as we go. Brett Lane, of course, a Cedartown alum, class of 2004. Another 2-2 pitch to a Dominic. That one misses low, and a good stop there by Allred to keep it in front. And the count goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch to a Dominic. Here it comes from Pilgrim. Breaking ball hit deep down to left center field, back to the fence, and the catch is made in center field by Bryant Waddell. And that ball was hit a ton. They got probably about a 8-10 foot tall, maybe 12 foot tall wall out there, all around the outfield fence. But he gave it a ride, so Dominic allowed out number 2, and that'll bring up Peyton, the third baseman. One run in for the Spartans. They cash in a base runner that reached on an error to start the bottom half of the first. That pitch is a called strike to Peyton, 0-1 the count. No hits, but 1 run for the Spartans. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. It's quickly 0-2. Cedartown basketball will have their final game of the regular season tomorrow. Girls will tip off at 6, the boys at 7:30. And of course, we'll have that for you here on the Big Double A, the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. The 0-2. Hit in the air towards second base. Looks like it's going to be Gerald who has the look, and he'll make the squeeze for out number 3. 1 run will score, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left. As we head now to the second inning, it's the South Paulding Spartans, South Paulding Spartans 1, the Cedartown Bulldogs 0. As we head to the top half of the second, this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Timothy George will lead it off for the Bulldogs in the top half of the second inning, followed by Bryant Waddell and the DH Dalen Holiday. Timothy George, the right fielder for the Dogs. Right-handed batter against the right-handed throwing Dominic. He struck out 2 dogs in the first inning, 2 hits given up. Swing and a miss there by George, 0-1. 1-0 the score through an inning of play. Andrew Carter with you here live on the radio. Swing and a miss on that high heat there, 0-2 to George. 6, 7, and 8 in the Bulldog lineup. 0-2. Foul tip, strike 3. And that'll be the 3rd strikeout thrown by Dominic today. A swinging strikeout there by George, and now Bryant Waddell, the Bulldog center fielder. Where's number 12?
Foul batting, number 12, Bryant Waddell.
First pitch to Waddell is a strike. 0-1 now the count. Dalen Holiday, the DH, in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big cut and a miss there by Waddell, strike 2. Coach Lane in the third base coaching box. The 0-2 pitch. They thought they'd rung him up on strike 3, but I believe it was a little outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's what they were aiming for. They were aiming for the strikeout there. The 1-2. Got him swinging for strike 3 for out number 2. So 2 consecutive strikeouts will lead off the inning. Same as the first inning. Ace Allen and Owen Jarrell strike out to start the first, and George and Waddell strike out to start the second.
Number 20, Dalen Holiday.
Dalen Holiday, the DH, batting in the left-handed batter's box. Called strike. He's batting for Owen Pilgrim. He'll take it low. 1-1 the count to Holiday. Bozeman waits on deck for the Dogs. The 1-1. Fouled back. Found it hard, too. It's 1-2 now to Dalen. Day-Day Holiday, who is DH in this game. He can also play first base. He can pitch. Definitely was a pesky hitter last season. Here comes the 1-2. And that Dalen will take one for the team right there. Takes a hit by pitch on his right arm, and he'll head to first base. So the Dogs will have a 2-out base runner as Dalen Holiday will reach. And we'll see if they
Now batting, number
send
7,
out a courtesy
Keenan
runner
Bozeman.
for him. Looks like they will. Keenan Bozeman will be the batter. He's the 9th batter in the lineup, playing the hot corner over at third. Cedartown full trip through the lineup. The pitch. Called strike. Right around the letters. Coach Lane was talking to the team and to me. First, the pitch is the 0-1 pitch. It's a called strike 2, and 0-2 the count to Bozeman. The pedigree that Dominic brings. He is a Clemson commit. Here's the 0-2, and instead, time call. He is definitely showing why he is bound for the next level. Here's the 0-2. Swinging and a miss, strike 3. 3 strikeouts in the inning. 1 runner left aboard. It was Dalen Holiday who reached on a hit by pitch. 1 left as we head now to the bottom half of the second. It's the Spartans 1 of South Paulding, the Cedartown Bulldogs nothing. 60-second break. We'll be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big AA. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back. It'll be Mason Moose to lead it off for the Spartans. Mason Luce, rather. Luce Jones And the DH coming up. Owen Pilgrim will throw one, and it's a swing and a miss for strike one. Luce will have to reset after that one. He's a tall, lanky first baseman for the Spartans in the left-handed batter's box. 0-1 misses upstairs, 1-1 the count. Several things going on here at South Paulding. Of course, the baseball game here looks like they might be having soccer on the football field. It's just beyond the right field fence. Breaking ball missing high and away. 2-1 now the count. Owen deals the 2-1 pitch, and it's a chopper hit towards shortstop. Diving stop there at short. Throw to first on a bounce. Gets away from the bag at first. Runner will have to, he'll stay put at first base. He got a good carom off the fence. We'll see how they score that. I think they may score it in air. Looks like they will.
Damian Jones.
So a leadoff base runner. And now it's the catcher, Jones, batting in the right-hander's batter's box. There's a pickoff throw to first base. Close play, but he's back safely, said the field umpire. The pitch on the way is chopped foul, roller toward the first base dugout. Oh, and 1 the count. So our scorers have ruled Lucy's a hit, and I think that's probably the correct call. That's actually the first hit for the Spartans, who lead 1-0 here in the bottom half of the second. 0-1 pitch just misses. 1-1. Home opener for Cedartown Thursday versus Calhoun. Cut and a miss there by Jones, strike 2. Loose over there at first base. Not a big lead. 1-2. Fly ball hit to center field. Coming in is Waddell. Still coming in. And he fights the darkness, makes the catch. And that'll be out number 1 here in the bottom half of the second.
Now batting, number 32, Jack Corson.
Jack Corson, the batter now. He's the DH. Lou still remains over at first, and there's a pickoff move toward him, and he is safe as he's able to get back in on a very quick move to the bag. The pitch. Skied high and deep to left field, but it's going to be well foul. A towering strike 1 there as it goes over the outfield fence, but as we mentioned before, it was well foul. Pretty good bit of foul territory down both lines. Probably a little bit more down the right field line. That was hit down the left field line. 0-1 pitch. Take a moment inside. 1-1. Looking forward to being back home on Thursday as we host the Calhoun Yellow Jackets. The 1-1. Good looking pitch there. A strike there to the DH Corson. 1-2 on the breaking ball. 1-2 pitch. That one missing low and in for ball 2, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom half of the second with 1 out, a 1-0 lead for South Paulding. That one popped up at the infield. Shortstop calls. Now it'll be the third baseman, Bozeman, who takes over, takes charge, makes the catch for out number 2, as Bozeman had the best angle on that one. Ace Allen was underneath it, but got called off by his third base mate.
Leyland Green.
Pop fly to third, that's out number 2. And now the shortstop, Green, will be the batter with 2 outs and runner on first. Spartans scored a run in the first inning. It was an unearned run. Runner at first now with 2 outs. Pilgrim the stretch, and he deals. It's high. Pickoff move to first. Runner back safely. 1 ball, no strikes, as Luce able to slide back in there underneath the tag. Throw was just a bit late, but a good throw there from All Red. 1-0. Low and in the dirt, 2-0. This will be the 8th man to bat in the lineup for the South Paulding Spartans. No walks, no strikeouts for Pilgrim so far. 1 hit allowed. 2-0. Fouled straight back to the backstop. That one took a big ricochet. They might relegate that one. Well, they're going to keep it. I thought they might relegate that one to the umpire checks it for any scuffs and says it's good to go. Puts it back in his pocket. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. Owen deals a 2-1. It's a chopper down the third base line. It's going to roll foul toward the third base dugout. That's the home dugout here at South Paulding. The count even now 2-2 with 2 outs. Of course, we are radio only tonight due to bandwidth issues here at South Paulding. But we will be video tomorrow for basketball, video Thursday for baseball. That one down in the dirt. Runner will take second base without a throw, and it's a full count now, 3-2. So Lucy, he really hadn't shown any, he hadn't taken off yet. That was the first time he had taken off towards second. And steals it on a good pitch. The breaking ball that was in the dirt was a good one to run on. And he's in scoring position with 2 outs, so a base hit would lead another run for the Spartans. Full count, 3-2. Here it is. Ball 4. First walk of the game given up by Owen Pilgrim. Runners will be at first and second with 2 outs, and that'll bring up the 9th man in the lineup.
Now batting, number 5, Jackson Baum.
It's the center fielder, Jackson Baum. He will bat now as All Red heads out to Pilgrim to have a little chat with him. The rest of the infield will, well, at least the middle and left side of the infield will conversate a little bit as Perkins stays over at his perch at first base. Bozeman back over to the third base bag, and Ace Allen close to the bag over at second. First pitch is high, ball 1 to Bond. Howard waiting on deck. Howard has scored the only run so far for this game. 1-0 pitch to Bond. Tapper foul toward the first base side. 1-1 the count. Yeah, looks like there's a soccer game going on over the football field. I see the scoreboard counting down. The baseball field tucked in behind the school campus here in the back of the campus off of Wynn Road. Officially a Douglasville address, but we are in Paulding County. The 1-1. A called strike 2, 1-2 the count. Good pitch there from Pilgrim. You'd like to strike out the side here, or at least get an out, get the final out right here without having to turn the lineup back over to the top of the order. Look over to second base, the 1-2 pitch. He swings and misses for strike 3, the first strikeout for Pilgrim, and it was in his eyes too, but we'll take it. 2 left to board for the Spartans in the bottom half of the second inning. No run score, 1 hit. And as we mentioned, 2 left. We head to the third inning. South Paulding Spartans 1, Cedartown Bulldogs 0. This 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
We head out to the top of the third inning, and it's a 1-0 lead for the South Paulding Spartans. South Paulding threatened but did not score in the bottom half of the second. As we head to the third, the Dogs will bring the top of the order up to bear. 1 full trip to the lineup. The Dogs have a couple of hits.
Now batting.
5 strikeouts in 9 plate appearances for Bulldog batting. Ace Allen, victim of a strikeout his last time. The Clemson commit, Dominic, on the hill for the South Paulding Spartans. First pitch of the third inning. A called strike inside corner. 0-1 the count. They have a backstop here. It's a canvas backstop that goes about 8 feet high, so you can't stand behind home plate here. No spectators behind home plate. So we're kind of off to our broadcast position is kind of off to the first base side, looking right down the third base line. 0-1 pitch to Ace is taken low. 1-1. Ace Allen, Owen Gerald, and Gavin Allred, 1, 2, and 3. Allred reached on an infield hit, but Gerald and Allen have struck out. That one missing. 2 balls and a strike. And Dominic deals a 2-1 pitch. Here it is. Slapped up the middle and through for a base hit. Ace Allen with a hard hit ground ball single. A worm burner there for Allen. He's at first base to lead off the inning with a single. The Dogs' third hit of the game.
Number 2, Owen Jarrell.
Dogs are actually leading the hit parade, but trailing in the run department. Gerald, a strikeout victim his last time. Pickoff move to first, and a close play actually popped away from the first baseman loose, but he's able to keep it from getting too far away. So no pitch yet to Gerald. The pitch. Called strike at the knees, 0-1. Gerald wears number 2. Ace Allen double off at first base. Another pickoff attempt, and Ace was kind of leaning towards second that time, but able to dive back into first base safely on a good pickoff move. No balls and 1 strike. Runner goes. It's a bunt try. Perfectly executed. The throw to first will be in time to get Gerald but it moves the tying run into scoring position at second base, and you got a big bat coming up in Gavin Allred, who singled his last time. It was an infield hit. He hit it to deep short.
Number 3, Gavin Allred.
And used his legs to run it into a single. They actually ruled it an error here. Our score, we'll say, a single. So he's 1 for 1. Ace Allen, a quick runner over at second base. Hard hit toward first pass, second baseman off his glove. Ace Allen's going to score. Another base hit, an RBI for Gavin Allred, and the Dogs have tied it up 1-1. Both hits in this inning have been slapped hard on the ground.
Number 5, Everett Perkins.
Luce and Wilkerson went through Luce. Luce wasn't able to get to it in time. Wilkerson able to knock it down, but it kind of caromed away from him when he did that. Ace Allen was not stopping. He was full speed ahead heading toward home plate, and he scores easily.
Your bottom 5.
So Perkins is 1 for 1 with a single as well. First pitch on the way to Perkins is ball 1.
Ball 5.
A ball and no strikes, 1 out. Stretch and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, foul back behind us here on the right side. Count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike to Everett Perkins.
Number 5. Hit it the wrong way, dog. Acknowledge me.
I've seen more than one radar gun here. There, of course, I would imagine scouts here watching a Dominic pitch. See if Ace Allen takes off here. Whether or not Ace Allen already scored. Blakeney, who is running for Allred, is at first. Eases off the bag, and that one just missed. 2 balls and a strike. Some obnoxious home fans over there are making some comments about the strike zone. Of course, it goes both ways. The 2-1. Breaking ball and a nice one. Strike 2 called. Count it 2-2 now on Everett Perkins, the Dogs' first baseman. B.J. Flemister looks to follow. He's on deck. Flemister is the Dogs' left fielder. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another pickoff move to first, and diving back in is Blakeney. This is the second time Blakeney has appeared on the base pads. Of course, both times had already have gotten hits. That one missing low in the dirt, and they'll fill the count up. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Everett Perkins. Perk had a pretty much a line drive single. He hit the opposite way down into right field. It was back in the first inning. Another pickoff move, and Blakeney back into first again. We're tied 1-1 here in the top of the third of a 7-inning contest here in this season opener for both the Spartans and the Dogs. 3-2 pitch. Fouled straight back, and that one literally hit the chain link behind home plate and came right back, literally ricocheted almost as hard as it was hit on the foul ball, and that was almost right back at home plate. Dominic delivers a 3-2, and it's ball 4, low and away. Runners will be at first and second. That's the first base on balls given up by Dominic. And now a coaching visit and a visit from the catcher Jones.
Number 13.
Oh my goodness.
B.J. Flemister.
13!
B.J. Flemister will be the batter.
Field up! That's why I'm on a good day.
B.J. 0 for 1. Flemister grounded out to second base his last time. It ended the first inning after the Dogs had 2 base runners aboard. Similar situation here, except there are 1 out instead of 2 outs. So hopefully BJ can turn this situation into a hit. Single sacrifice, single walk, and that's where we are here. The pitch, swing and miss. Blakeney at second, Perkins at first. 1 run is in with the RBI by Gavin Allred. That's where we are, a 1-1 tie with 1 out here at the top of the third. Flemister asking for time, and the home plate umpire obliges.
Either way, you're going to get struck out. Strike 3. Petro's D1, by the way.
22. Stretching the 0-1. Hard fastball and a called strike. It's 0-2 now to Flemister. Dominic the stretch. Looks towards second base to Blakeney, who's running over there at second. He's got a pretty big lead. And the pitch just misses. Ball 1, 1-2 now the count to Flemister. Timothy George waiting on deck for the Dogs. Looks a second, the stretch, the 1-2. Cut the miss, strike 3, and he's out of there on strikes. When Flemister strikes out, and they'll bring up Timothy George. And Timothy, his last time, victim of a strikeout. So far, 6 Ks for Dominic. Dogs have scored a run, the go-ahead run at second base. The pitch to George. Timothy will take a called strike 1. Temperature in the low 60s now after a high this afternoon, close to 70. Tomorrow will be even warmer. Thursday should be pretty warm as well for the home opener as the Dogs host the Calhoun Yellow Jackets. Flemister deals, rather, it's a Dominic who deals, and it's a swing and a miss by Timothy George for strike 2. Coach Lane coaching in the third base box. Looks like on the first base box. I think that might be Coach Blankenship. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second time George is struck out. And that'll end the inning. Cedartown does tie the game, though. An RBI single by Gavin Allred drives home Ace Allen, who reached on a leadoff single. So the Dogs have got the bats going a little bit, but unfortunately, it'll stay a tied game for the time being. We head out to the third inning. 1-1 your score. Back after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Home half of the third here at South Paulding High School. It's a 1-1 tie.
Number 1, Trey Howard.
Trey Howard will lead it off. It'll be Howard, Wilkerson, and Dominic. 1, 2, and 3 for the South Paulding lineup. Owen Pilgrim through 2 innings of play. 1 hit, 1 run, no earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And a cut and a foul tip for strike 1 to Howard. Howard, his last time, he reached and scored. He scored the only run so far for the Spartans. 0-1. Bounced right in front of home plate. 1-1 the count. Owen up to 38 pitches. 24 of them strikes. The 1-1. Fastball and a strike. 1 and 2. Pilgrim, as mentioned, has 1 strikeout so far in the game. Down to 59 degrees now here at Douglasville. That one just missing. A breaking ball over the outside corner. 2 and 2. Owen winds and deals a 2-2. Outside for ball 3. 3 and 2. There's a tapper, high chopper. Pilgrim fields. He'll have to double clutch and throws, and they got it. Great play over there at first base for Perkins to catch it. Pilgrim had to handle a high carom off the dirt in front of home plate.
Number 12, Garrett Wilkerson.
Owen says, my bad. I really didn't do anything wrong. I think he had a little trouble getting the ball out of his glove once he fielded it. He made the right decision using the glove, though, because had he tried to barehand that and dropped it, it would have been disastrous. So 1 out here as Howard is retired on a ground out to the pitcher. And now Wilkerson, who takes upstairs for ball 1. Wilkerson was retired his first time. He popped out to second base. It was shallow right field grass over there, but that's where Gerald caught it, so he flew out to Gerald over at second base. 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch. Skied down the right side. That'll be a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike now the count to Wilkerson. On deck is the big man for them, Dominic. Bottom half of the third, 1 out, 1-1 tie. All knotted up here, this opening game of the season for both teams. Grounded foul down the third baseline. And the count evens at 2 and 2. Sam Branch will be with us tomorrow, hopefully, for our season finale of high school basketball as we welcome the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes to Cedartown. 6 o'clock tip for the girls, 7:30 tip for the boys. Home baseball opener Thursday versus Calhoun. That'll be a 5:30 start. Foul back our way. It'll stay 2 and 2. That'll be lost forever probably in the trees. No telling how many baseball's been lost out there. The line, the 2-2. Line toward second base on a couple of hops. Tweet fields and throws on to first. The 4-3 put out will retire Wilkerson, and that's the second out of the inning. Dominic 0 for 1.
Number 15, Carson Dominic.
Carson Dominic 0 for 1. He does have an RBI. He drove home. Actually, I beg your pardon, he did not. It was Wilkerson, I think, who actually drove him home. That might have been where the mistake was made. Either way, he does not have a hit. That one low, ball one ball and no strikes. One zero. Line hard down the left side and foul. Look out, bullpen. Someone was warming up in the bullpen down the left side, and that ball was headed right for the head of the catcher in the bullpen. That ball was scorched, but it was well fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Dominic. Pilgrim deals. Bouncer, foul. Or rather, ball 2, I should say, not foul. 2-1 the count. Bounced it on the plate. I'm sure Owen's going to be careful here. There's a fly ball hit in the air to shallow center field, right center field, and Tweet backs up into the grass, makes a sideways catch, and the Spartans go in order in the 3rd inning. So after Cedartown picks up a run at the top of the 3rd to tie it, the Spartans, nothing doing in the bottom half of the 3rd. We head down to the 4th inning. All tied up 1-1 here at South Paulding as the Dogs are on the road. 60-second break. We'll come back with the top of the 4th here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
One run on 4 hits and 2 errors for the Dogs. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for the South Paulding Spartans. We head to the top half of the 4th inning. It'll be Waddell, Holiday, and Bozeman due up 7, 8, 9 for the Dogs facing a Dominic.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 12, Brian Waddell.
Waddell, a victim of a strikeout his last time, 0 for 1. The bottom of the lineup, bottom 3 of the lineup, a combined 0 for 2. Dalen Holiday, the DH on deck, was hit by pitches last time, but was left stranded. We might have a new pitcher on the mound now for the Spartans. We'll check that. Number 31 is up there now. There's a bunt try that'll be fouled down the right side. 0-1 the count. So I think he'll close the book now on a Dominic. Yeah, Dominic is done on the mound. 3 innings of work, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, a walk and 7 strikeouts. Peyton now is the pitcher. Peyton will move over from third base to throw. Bryant Waddell with an 0-1 count to him after trying to bunt his way on, but it fouled down the right side. The pitch. Swinging away, and he fouls it down the right side. That'll be a foul ball, 0-2. Six minutes after 7 o'clock, you're listening to Cedartown High School Baseball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, 106.1 FM, AM 1340, the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. The 0-2. He looked at strike 3 inside corner, and I think Waddell knew it. So Bryant will take a seat. Now Dalen Holiday will be the batter. Dominic will actually move over to play third base. So that's the defensive adjustment there with Peyton and Dominic just kind of switching position. Dominic now playing the corner at third. Holiday will take outside. Ball one. Victor, he was hit by pitches last time. Up was Dalen. The pitch. Line hard down the left field line. That one ricochets off the top of the
number 20,
fence.
Jalen Holiday.
One ball, one strike now the count to Day-Day. One gone here in the top of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Ball unable to cut it off there. It actually bounced in front of him and off of his glove, but he keeps it in front. And Dalen Holiday with a solid single to center field, and Day-Day will be aboard over at first.
Number 7, Keegan Bozeman.
And Keegan Bozeman will be the batter. Bozeman, a strikeout victim his last time up. And then we'll see the top of the order again. 1-1 tie. Holiday running for himself at the moment. Pitch on the way is going to miss low. Ball one. And then the aforementioned Ace Allen, who is 1 for 2 with a run scored and a strikeout waiting on deck. He's the leadoff batter of the lineup. Top of the lineup, I should say. That one foul back. 1-1 now the count to Bozeman. Temperature, as we mentioned, is at game time of 65 degrees with the sun almost behind the trees. Now that it's completely dark, it's down into the upper 50s. We'll probably get down to the low 50s by the time the game is over. That one bounces up there from Peyton. 2-1 now the count to Keegan Bozeman. Looks down to his head coach, Brett Lane. The stretch of the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to the right side. That ball will be caught. Wilkerson ranges over and makes the catch as Dalen Holiday had to wait. Either way, if that ball falls, there's going to be one out, whether it's recorded at second base or recorded at first base.
Now batting, 0-0, Ace Allen.
That time it was on the flyouts. That's 2 gone here. As Bozeman's now 0 for 2, and now Ace Allen, as we mentioned, 1 for 2 with a run scored and a strikeout. Ace takes low. 1-0 the count now to the Dogs shortstop. Peyton deals a 1-0, and it's in the dirt, 2-0. Long look in. And the 2-0. Ball 3, and that one missing upstairs. Gavin Allred, rather Owen Jarrell on deck, and Gavin Allred behind him in the hole. 3-0 with 2 outs to Ace Allen. And the pitch. He looks at strike one. He was taken all the way. 3-1 the count with 2 outs. Go-ahead run at first base in the form of Dalen Holiday. The 3-1. Called strike, 3-2. It was a breaking ball, and he looked at it. And from 3-0 to 3-2. Dalen will probably be off to the races on this throw. And he's going. The 3-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 4. Good at bat there by Ace Allen. Able to work his way aboard and draws the walk. First walk given up by Peyton.
Number 2, Owen Jarrell.
And Owen Jarrell, the batter. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Dogs have had base runners today. They've only been able to scratch one run across. This is the first. The pitch on the way is in the dirt. Ball 1 to Owen Gerald. Hit in the air to center field. This should be playable. Ball is there. He'll make the squeeze, and Cedartown leaves 2 in the top of the 4th inning. We'll head now to the bottom half of the 4th. Still tied, 1-1. Let's take a 90-second break this time. A 90-second break. We'll come back with the bottom half of the 4th after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back to Cedartown High School Bulldogs Baseball, the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. New pitcher on the hill for the Bulldogs.
Now batting, number 31, Canyon Payton.
This will be Johnson Warner on the mound now for the Dogs, number 24. All the rest of the defense is the same. Nothing else has changed. Bozeman at third, Allen at short, Gerald at second, Perkins at first, Fleminster in left, Waddell and George from left to right. Gavin Allred behind the plate. Peyton, who was the starting third baseman, now pitching for the Spartans, is going to lead off the inning. And he'll take upstairs. Ball 1 from Johnson Warner. Grounded towards shortstop. A diving stop there by Double Alt. Throw to first. Got it. What a play. Ace Allen. Diving stop. Gets to his feet. Throws a strike to first base. And that is out number 1. That's a highlight reel play there for Ace Allen. What a play. My goodness. Saved a base hit for sure. Peyton is out on the 6-3 putout. That one bounces up there, ball 1 to loose. So for Pilgrim, 3 innings of work, 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned. 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Not a bad start against a team that only lost 3 games last year. 1-0 pitch. Sharply towards short. Diving try this time, but it gets through Ace Allen right around the bag at second. So that'll be a 1-out single there for Luce.
Now batting, number 8, Damian Jones.
It'll bring up Damian Jones, by the way, Luce. That'll be his first hit, only the second hit. Actually, I take that back. Luce has both of South Paulding's hits. That's 2 hits for them now. Now here's the catcher, Jones, who is 0 for 1. Pilgrim threw 53 pitches, 32 strikes. Look back to first base as Luce is back in. No throw was made there by Johnson Warner. Stretch and the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Bryant Waddell coming in, calls for it, backs up now. He's got it. Out number 2. Quite a few fly balls out that way, and Bryant Waddell, no problem.
Number 32, Jack Corson.
The DH, Jack Corson, the batter. He is hitless in 1 trip. Very close ball game here as we're in the bottom half of the 4th inning. A 1-1 tie. Cedartown leading in the hit department 4-2. Check that, 5-1, I should say. Dogs with 1 error, or 2 errors rather. The South Paulding Spartans with none. That pitch misses. Ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Runner on first. Cedartown's game changer has frozen on us, so we'll have to revert to the opposing teams, and that one's going to hit. That one's going to hit him right between the numbers. Corson will reach base on the hit by pitch, the first free pass of that nature issued by Cedartown pitching today, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Green. So runners on first and second now with 2 outs. And Johnson Warner hitting the DH.
Leyland Green.
Leyland Green, no official plate appearances. He does have a walk. So this is only his second appearance, second time at the plate. But no official at bat with the free pass issued. One of the only walks there, or the only walk given up by Pilgrim. That one missing low and away. Ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah.
One-0. High inside, look out. 2-0. Yeah, Jones had to kind of matrix out of the way of that one. And now Coach Josh Smith, who is the girls' softball head coach, is the pitching coach for Cedartown. Of course, was pitching coach last season and returning again this year with Coach Lane and the new staff. The entire infield joins in the conversation. While they're talking, and now Coach Smith back to the dugout, but really both teams got what they wanted out of their starters. Their starting pitchers, I should say, as Adomnik goes 3 innings and gives up 4 hits and only 1 run. Pilgrim, no earned runs, 1 walk and a strikeout. He went 3 innings, so not a bad outing at all for either one of the starting pitchers. And we are both teams are in their bullpen now in the bottom half of the 4th inning. 2 outs and a 2-0 count now to Green. And Green takes inside again, 3-0. He's a pitch away from loading the bases up with 2 outs, and then you got Bond on deck for South Paulding. In South Paulding, white uniforms, maroon letters. 3-0 pitch. It's ball 4, nowhere near. And the bases are loaded. Loose to third, Corson to second, and Green to first on the
number 5,
2-out walk to load the sacks. And that'll bring Bond to the plate. Bond is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Go-ahead run 90 feet away. Insurance runs behind him. Howard looms on deck. Top of the order is up next. And now Johnson Warner steps off the mound as time was called at home plate. Runners lead. Loose the lead runner at third. Corson at second. Green at first. 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Dogs. The pitch. Down low for ball 1. And it's the 5th straight that is missed from Johnson Warner. Stretch the 1-0. High. Ball 2. No place to put him. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a called strike. 2-1. Right below the waist, right over the plate. 2-1 the count. Johnson Warner comes set and deals. That one missing high and away, and that's a full count, or it's a ball 3 count now. 3-1 the count, with the bases loaded. Hitters count here for Ball, and if he gets something close, he's probably going to be hacking here. 3-1. Ball 4, and that'll give him a lead. Bases loaded walk will bring in Loose, and Johnson Warner, only the second walk that's the third walk by Bulldog pitching, but it was a big one, and it brings home the go-ahead run, and the South Paulding Spartans now lead it 2-1, and the base is still loaded. And now it'll be Trey Howard. Howard is 0 for 2 with a run scored. The Dogs have gotten a couple outs here in this bottom half of the 4th, but unable to get the third to this point. Johnson Warner deals. Hit on the ground. That'll be 3 for a base hit. Pass shortstop. 1 run will score as Flemisher will field it out there in shallow left field. He throws it in there. It'll be a 3-1 lead now for the Spartans. Not hit deep enough to score more than 1 run, but Coach Lane will come out of the dugout, and I would imagine he will probably be making a change here. I don't know. We'll see. Usually on the second visit, and that'll be the end of the day for Johnson Warner. He goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up a couple of runs, bases loaded walk, and an RBI single with the bases loaded, and that'll be it. So we will reset and come back after this 60-second break with a new pitcher. As soon as we find out who it is, we will let you know. Back after this 60-second break on the pitching change on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big AA. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Number 17 takes over on the mound for the Bulldogs. Will be Daniel George, who will be the third Bulldog pitcher. Johnson Warner goes 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 2 walks, no strikeouts. And
Now batting,
George will
number 12, Garrett Wilkerson.
inherit a tough situation. By the way, Timothy George is now playing right field. First pitch is ball 1, just missing. George, a lefty. We have not had many southpaws. It's been a while. Hit in the air to center field. Bryant Waddell camps underneath, makes the catch. But a couple of runs come across for the Spartans. They lead it 3-1 through 4 innings. We head now to the top half of the 5th. It's South Paulding 3, Cedartown 1. Back after this 90-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
First pitch of the top of the 5th inning is a strike called to Gavin Allred. 3, 4, and 5 in the Bulldog lineup. Allred, Perkins, and Flemister. That one missing the zone. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Allred. Allred, he's had a good day. 2 for 2 at the plate with a run batted in. He's responsible for the Dogs' only run. He drove home Ace Allen back in the 3rd inning. That one fouled off. Back behind home plate. A ball and 2 strikes now the count to Allred. Swung, and that they're going to call that a foul tip strikeout. I thought it might have hit the ground, but the open umpire says no. So it is a strikeout of Allred, the first time he's been retired today. And here's Everett Perkins. Perkins 1 for 1. He's had a good day. A walk, a hit.
Now batting, number 5, Everett Perkins.
Let's see what Perk can do after the strikeout to start the inning. Peyton still on the hill, his 2nd inning of work. Sharply up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Everett Perkins has got his 2nd hit of the day, and he's been swinging a good bat there in the cleanup spot. B.J. Flemister will be the batter now with Perkins aboard over at first.
Now batting, number 13, B.J. Flemister.
So B.J. Flemister looks down to Coach Lane, got the signal. Flemister hitless in 2 tries. That went inside, almost hit him. He had to kind of dive out of the way of that. In fact, Coach Lane was like, why didn't you let that one hit you? It wasn't even a hard pitch. And I think BJ realized that as soon as he ducked down. I mean, it was a good-looking move to get away from the pitch, but, man. Runner goes. It's a ground ball toward first. That is a fair ball. The runner will be out. They throw down to the pitcher, and so it moves Perkins up to second base, and that's out number 2. So Flemister moves him over. It's a productive out.
Now batting, number 15, Timothy George.
Now the right fielder, Timothy George, will be the batter. And Timothy will take a strike on a breaking ball, 0-1 the count. Timothy starting the game over in right field. His brother, now the pitcher, out of the Cedartown bullpen. 0-1. Breaking ball in the dirt. That one pops away. Catcher cannot find it. Heading to third base and stopping at third is Perkins. Perkins lost his footing a little bit and had to lean on a Dominic over there to kind of pick himself back up. So that's a wild pitch. There have not been many of those today. 1-1 the count. The Dogs' second run 90 feet away with 2 outs. Peyton looks over toward third. They're not covering the bag over there. The 1-1 on the way. Swung and missed. And Timothy is in the hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. We're at the top of the 5th inning. Spartans scored a run in the first inning and 2 runs in the bottom half of the 4th. Cedartown, their lone run coming in the top of the 3rd. And we are here in the top of the 5th. 1-2 on the way. Tapper foul. Probably right around 55 degrees here. Low tonight will be in the 40s, maybe upper 30s. It's still pretty pleasant out here. 1-2 on the way, grounded on a bouncer, deep short. Could be a tough play. He has to double clutch. Safe at first. Perkins scores and give Timothy George an RBI right there, and I would say an infield hit. That one was to deep short. It was a pretty good throw. I think it's got to be a hit.
Bryant Waddell.
Bryant Waddell, the batter. And Bryant 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Waddell will foul that one away. Back to the backstop. Dalen Holiday hoping for a turn in the inning. He actually jogs out to behind home plate to retrieve the loose ball after the foul ball there by Bryant. Hit up the middle to shortstop. Should be an easy play. Oh, he boots it. And everybody's going to be safe. And now the tying run's going to be at second base now. And the go-ahead run at first. Cedartown with 7 hits today. Only 2 runs to show for it. Dalen Holiday with a chance now. Timothy George at second. Waddell reaching on the E6. And I imagine Green doesn't make many mistakes over there at shortstop. He just boots that one. Should have been an easy play. I think he might have been looking over to second to see if he had a play there and took his eye off the ball for just a moment and just booted the ball. Dalen will take a called strike, 0-1. Day is 1 for 1. Base hit. He's got one of Cedartown's 7 hits. He was also hit by a pitch, so he's reached safely twice. 0-1. He swings and didn't mean to hit that one, I don't think. He swings and fouls that one at the plate, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Just barely got a piece. 0-2 now to Day Holiday. Tying run and then a George is at second. Go ahead run Waddell at first. 0-2, high, way high. Ball 1. 1-2. And a breaking ball just outside. The fans wearing maroon wanted that call, did not get it. 2-2 now the count to Holiday. Holiday typically is a good, disciplined hitter. 2-2. Back to the circle. Over to first base will be in time. Comebacker to the mound that Peyton handles over to Luce. And the Dogs leave a couple in the top half of the fifth inning. But the Dogs do scratch another run across. It's a one-run game now. It's South Paulding 3, Cedartown 2. 90-second break. We'll be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company. Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Welcome back, Daniel George. Still on the mound for the Dogs. First pitch is a ball. And he's pitching to the third baseman who was the starting pitcher. And the lefty throws inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Dominic today 0 for 2 with an RBI. Ball 3 missing upstairs to Dominic. Dominic, Peyton, and Luce you up 3, 4, and 5 in the South Paulding lineup. A one-run game here, 3-2. Dogs lead in the hit department, 7 hits to only 3 for the Spartans. 3-0 pitch, just missed for ball 4. So Dominic will take his base on 4 straight pitches.
Now batting, number 31, Ian Payton.
Here's Peyton. Peyton 0 for 2. 4th walk given up by Dogs pitching today. We've only struck out 1 batter. First pitch bounces up there. Allred keeps it in front of him, keeps the runners, or the runner at first. That's a Dominic who's running for himself out there on the base paths. 5 straight have missed for George. Daniel looks into Gavin, and he'll deal the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. George looks over to first and deals. And that one inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. As I mentioned, the Spartans 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. The Dogs 2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. George will throw that one inside. 3-1. First baseman Luce waiting on deck, and now Gavin Allred will go ahead and head out to the mound and have a little talk with George. Both the field umpire and the home plate umpire about halfway to the mound. Now they're going to head it back out to their respective spots. 3 balls and 1 strike. Bozeman, Allen, Gerald, and Perkins left to right in the infield. Flemister, Waddell, and George in the outfield left to right. Ball 4. That's the second walk of the inning. 2 on, nobody out. Dominic over to second base. Peyton draws the walk.
Now batting, number 23, Mason Luce.
Mason Luce, the batter. Luce, he's having the best day, I think, for the Spartans. 2 for 2, a run scored. Left on left here. With George.
Running, number 19, Landon Blair.
George, a left-handed pitcher, and Luce, a left-handed batter. So left on left matchup here. Pinch runner over at first base, and Dominic the runner at second. And George will step off. Birch, they'll look again back to second base. So no pitch yet to Luce here, who, as I mentioned before, has 2 hits, 2 appearances at the plate. Pitch on the way to him. Squares to bunt and fouls it back. No balls and a strike, and I wonder, considering the reaction from the home dugout down the third base line, that might not have been what was called the sack bunt. Either way, it's a strike, and George is ahead in the count. Here's the 0-1. Squares to bunt again, lays it down. It rolls, going to stay fair. The throw to first in time. That's out number 1, and to second and third go the runners. That one literally hugged the line. It was a perfectly placed bunt there. And Luce almost beat it out.
Number 8, Damian Jones.
Damian Jones, the catcher, now at the plate. 0 for 2. By the way, the Vegas Raiders have now hired Kluback from the Seahawks. Just breaking down from ESPN, that first pitch is going to miss for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. My guess is that he was waiting until the end of the Super Bowl. I mean, it's the day after the Super Bowl. I'm guessing that they already had an agreement worked out. They were just waiting to announce after the Super Bowl was over. So the head coaching vacancies are getting filled up in the NFL. That's a strike called there from George to Jones. 1-1 from George. Jones hits it in the air, a line drive to right center field. It's going to split the gap. All the way to the wall, that's going to score 2 runs. Throw comes in to second and overshoots everybody. But the Spartans add to their lead. It's now 5-2 and a 2-run double in right center field there by Jones. And Coach Brett Lane out of the dugout for the Dogs.
Now batting,
it looks like
32, Jack Thorson.
Will this be the end of the line here for George? Right now they're just talking. I've yet to see someone emerge He hasn't taken the ball away from him yet. This is the first visit of this inning. It looks like he will stay in there. So it's just a coaching visit, not a pitching change. So George will stay in. That by far was the hardest hit ball today for the South Paulding Spartans, as far as the hardest hit ball to be a base hit, I should say. There have been some pretty hard fly balls that were foul early on in the ball game. So in the bottom half of the fifth inning, it's a 5-2 lead, two spot here in the bottom half. Only one out. Corson 0 for 1 with a run scored. George checks the runner at second and deals. That one bounces up there. 1 ball, no strikes. Depending on how many pitchers Coach Lane wants to use, we'll see how short the leash is here on George. 1-0 pitch. Line to left field. It's going to get down for a base hit. That'll be an RBI for Corson. They're going to hold him to a single. The throw down there, they got him picked off. Yeah, he is out number 2. Corson rounded first. Flemister runs it down in left field, able to pick it up and throw into the cutoff man, and they got him picked off, or they got him held up between first and second and picked him off in no man's land. But it's an RBI single for Corson.
Now batting, number 7, Leyland Green.
And the score is now 6-2. 2 outs now, bases empty. Here's Green. First pitch to him, misses for ball 1. Didn't miss by much. Scoreboard here at South Paulding has not put that 6th run up yet. Game Changer has, but scoreboard here has not. There's a called strike 1 to Green. 1 ball and 1 strike. Green has walked twice in his many plate appearances. Foul back. 1-2 now the count with 2 outs. Coach Lane would love for George to get out of this inning. He's allowed 3 earned runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. 2 hits allowed. He's also walked a couple. There's a pitch that misses in the dirt, 2-2. Pilgrim went 3 innings. One hit allowed, 1 run. It was unearned, 1 walk and a strikeout. Johnson Warner went 2/3 of an inning, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. 2 walks and no strikeouts. That one missing upstairs, 3 balls and 2 strikes. George so far, an inning pitch, 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 runs, all 3 of them earned, 2 walks and no strikeouts. Would be a good time for his first strikeout and our second of the game. Payoff pitch. Tapper foul toward the third base dugout. Sixth inning will be coming up next. The Dogs would have the bottom of the lineup due up, I believe. Check that when we move to the 6th inning. Right now a 3-2 count. Here it is. 3-2 pitch, bounces up there, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. That's the 3rd base on balls given up by George.
Now batting, number 5, Jackson Baum.
9th man in the batting lineup. It'll be Jackson Baum. Baum 0 for 1. He's got an RBI. He's got a walk, and he struck out. The only strikeout for the Spartans tonight. Green reaching on the walk. He's over at first base with 2 outs. The pitch. This is low for ball 1. 3 runs have come across here. in the home half of the fifth. Cedartown with 7 hits, South Paulding with 5. They're catching up. Check that, 6. Swing and a miss. Runner goes for second. Throw down to second. Nobody was covering the bag. And Gerald was able to get to it and keep it from going to the outfield, but I think they called, it looks like they called interference. They called batter interference on the throw, so that's going to be out number 3. South Paulding, though, does score 6, and we head down to the top of the 6th inning. It's 6-2. Cedartown trails the Spartans. We'll take a 90-second break and be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big Double A is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big Double A.
Now pitching for your Spartans, number 24, Hunter Ash.
Hunter Ash, the new pitcher for the South Paulding Spartans, completing his warm-up tosses. This will be the third pitcher. 2 innings for Peyton. He goes 2 innings, 3 hits allowed, 1 run.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, number 7, Keegan Bozeman.
A walk and 2 strikeouts. 9-1-2 due up for the Bulldogs in the batting order. Bozeman, Allen, and Gerald. Bozeman 0 for 2 with a strikeout so far today. And the first pitch from Ash is right there for a called strike 1. Bozeman playing the hot corner this evening. 0-1. Misses outside. 1-1 the count. High school hoops tomorrow. Cedartown hosting Cartersville, the season finale. 1-1 on the way. Inside, well inside there. Danced out of the way to Bozeman. 2-1. The 2-1. Low, 3-1 out the count to Keegan Bozeman. 3-1 on the way. It's a called strike 2. Wow, Bozeman cannot believe it. And I tend to agree with him there. That was about as outside as that ball 2 was a little while ago, but it's a called strike 2, and it's a full count now. 3-2 as Ash was ready to throw the 3-2 pitch, and Bozeman called time. Now he's in the box. The 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3 inside corner, and Bozeman is not happy there. And like I said, that might have been a little bit of a better pitch, but the one before that was not a strike.
Now batting, 0-0.
Bozeman
Ace
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Now Ace Allen, who's 1 for 2 with a run, a walk, and a strikeout. So he's had a pretty good day. Cedartown trails 6-2. And the pitch on the way from Ash is hit sharply to second base. Should be an easy play. Wilkerson over to Luce. That's out number 2. So the Dogs down to their final 4 outs.
Now batting, number 2, Owen Jarrell.
Gerald 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Taken low. Jones, the catcher, tried to pull it up for a called strike, but Hunt wasn't having that one. 1-0 on the way. Hard hit down the right field line, but right in line with Chandler, who's playing right field now for the Spartans. And the Dogs go in order in the top half of the 6th. We head now to the bottom half. It's the Spartans 6, Cedartown 2. Back after this 90-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Top third of the lineup will be due up for the Spartans as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Howard, Wilkerson, and Adomnik. Howard 1 for 3 with an RBI. Wilkerson 0 for 3, and Adomnik 0 for 2 with a run batted in. So close the book on Daniel George. He goes an inning and a third, 2 hits, 3 runs. They're all 3 earned, 3 walks, and no strikeouts. And I do apologize, I don't have a paper lineup here. I'm relying on Game Changer, so I'll tell you who this person is as soon as it shows up on Game Changer.
Now batting, number 1, Trey Howard.
Trey Howard, as we mentioned, is 1 for 3, a run batted in, and an RBI. First pitch on the way, bounces up there for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Bottom half of the 6th inning. Cedartown trailing 6-2 to South Paulding in the season opener for both teams. We played South Paulding. This is, I think, the 3rd, maybe 4th year in a row we played these guys. Cut and a miss there by Howard. 1-1 the count. 2-1 the count. New pitcher is Will Harrison. Bulldogs' 4th hurler used today. 2-1 on the way. There's a call strike. It snuck in the inside corner. 2-2 now. Harrison deals a 2-2. Tapper foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The game changer for Cedartown still hasn't caught up yet. In fact, even on the scoreboard, they have not reset the outs yet. You know, it's the first game. Got to get all that out of the way first. 2-2 from Harrison. Called strike 3. That's the second strikeout thrown by Dogs pitching today. There's a good-looking pitch there for the first out here in the bottom half of the 6th.
Now batting, number 22, Noah Crowdis.
This appears to be a pinch hitter, number 21. I think Cowers, they said it was his name. 1 out. Pitch is low. 1-0 the count with 1 gone. I guess the iPad went dead in the dugout because we are a little behind. That one fouled back. Look out, everybody. Well beyond any spectator. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Tapper foul down the left side. 1-2.
Right after.
I'm coming to give you a hug. I would have loved for you to sit with me.
1-2 with 1 out. Harrison deals. Just got a piece. I mean, just got a piece. Crowdis is the new batter. He is batting for Wilkerson, who went 0 for 2 with a RBI. Dominic is due up next. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Spartans up 6-2. Dogs trying to hold it right here. 1-2. There's another called strike 3. 2 gone in the inning, and both via the strikeout looking.
I saw it sitting. But she dove for it.
So great job there by Harrison to get those 2 strikeouts looking. And now he'll face a tough customer in a Dominic. Dominic 0 for 2, but he's got a run scored and a walk.
They got a purple and black team. I don't know which one.
Harrison to the plate, bounces it up there. Ball 1.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm just probably going to be the same team. What you doing?
Coming to say, hey, how's your team doing?
Well, we start tomorrow, so we should. We'll probably see a bunch of these kids right here. So we play Cedartown.
Do you see mine?
Harrison looks into Dominic. And that one hit him hard. So that'll be a hit batsman, and Dominic will take his base. Hit him right above the numbers, and Dominic will be aboard on the hit batsman, so the inning will continue. And now it'll be Peyton who will be the batter.
Now batting, number 31.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Bryce Argo, the new pitcher for
number 3, Gavin Allred.
Bryce Argo, the new pitcher for the South Paulding Spartans, and it'll be Gavin Allred to lead it off here in the top half of the 7th inning. Cedartown trailing 7-2. Time asked for at the plate. Allred back in there. Allred's had a good game. First pitch on the way. It's that one foul down the right side. Allred 2 for 3 with a run batted in. He has struck out once. Cedartown has fanned 10 times tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Argo. Cut and miss for strike 2. Final frame, top half of the 2nd inning, or top half of the 7th inning rather, 7-2 the score. Dogs trailing the Spartans. Argo kicks and fires the 0-2. It's in the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Argo taking time, getting the sign in from Jones. 8:15 your time. This game started at 5:55 this afternoon. 1-2 on the way. High chopper hit to third base on the short hop, and Peyton can't handle it. Third time today that Allred has reached. We'll see how they score. Probably going to be an error. I would imagine an 85. And if that's the case, that will be the
now batting, number 5.
second error of the game for the Spartans. And it will be an E5. So here's Everett Perkins. Perkins had a good day. The heart of the lineup has done well for the Dogs. Perkins 2 for 2 with a run scored, and he's walked. So he's reached base safely all 3 times. Looks into Argo. First pitch on the way, bounces up there for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Ash went an inning, struck a batter out, didn't allow a hit, a run, or a walk. Nobody out. Allred the runner at first. Argo, a left-handed pitcher. Southpaw deals, and it's low. 2-0. Cedartown trails by 5. Last chance for them here to at least tie or take the lead. 2-0 pitch to Perkins. Runner goes, pitches low, throw to second base will be not in time. It actually gets away, rolls away. I don't think they would have gotten him even if it was cleanly caught. It was bang, bang play. That one got away, but Allred will also stay put. So a couple of throws that got away there. The throw back in from the outfield got past the second baseman into the infield. But Gavin Allred making a wise decision to stay put at second base. He gets the stolen base. And it's a 3-ball, no strike count to Everett Perkins. Stretch and the 3-0 on the way. Called strike was taken all the way. Why not? 3-1 the count. Perkins asks for time. He adjusts his batting gloves. Steps back in the box. Argo goes to the stretch. Looks towards second base. The 3-1. Off the foot of the pitcher. I think everybody's going to be safe. Throw to first will not be in time. Runners will be at the corners. Made it a lot closer of a play than it might have been, but they're going to check on Argo to make sure he's okay. That ball hit him on the, I think, the plant foot on his delivery, and coaching staff and the home plate or the field umpire are all going to go out there and check on him just to make sure he is not injured. I would imagine he's probably okay now. It wasn't a direct hit. It actually went down and kind of got him almost on the ricochet. In fact, he pulled his socks down, pulled his pants leg up, and then his socks down just to see the bruise where it hit, and it looks like everything's fine. They're going to let him throw a few warm-up tosses or a few tosses just to make sure all the mechanics are good. Spartans do have someone throwing in their bullpen down the third base line. Everything looks okay so far on this first practice pitch after being hit on that comebacker. So with Allred at third, Perkins at first base. It's a hand from his home crowd here at South Paulding. So here's B.J. Flemister. Flemister 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Be a great time to break out of that 0 for here for B.J. Allred at third. As we mentioned, Perkins at first. We'll see if the Dogs are aggressive running here with nobody out here in the top of the seventh. Cedartown trails 7-2. Nobody out. Stretching the pitch. Low. Ball one. Argo once again checks the runner at first and deals a 1-0. That one misses inside. 2-0. Cedartown looking to score their first run since back in the fifth inning. There's a called strike one right there. 2-1 the count. Coach Lane says drive that one next time you get it, because that was a straight pitch right there at the zone. Not a lot of break on it. 2-1 on the way. Grounded toward third. That took a bad hop off the third baseman. One run will score. They're going to have to hold up at second base rather, as Perkins rounded second, but slammed on the brakes as that ball took a friendly ricochet off the chain link and got back into possession. But the Dogs able to scratch and run here, and it's now a 4-run deficit. 7-3 now. Still nobody out, and runners on first and second.
Timothy George.
So that's another error there on the left side of the infield. Here's Timothy George. George is 1 for 3 with an RBI. A couple of strikeouts. Argo sets and deals, and the pitch is a called strike inside corner. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1. Up the middle to second for 1 to first. Not in time. It actually bounces in front of the first baseman, so the double play won't be completed. That'll be the first out on the fielder's choice. 4-6. To third base is Perkins. Flemister is retired as George reaches on the fielder's choice.
Bryant Waddell.
So runners at the corners now, and Bryant Waddell, the batter. Waddell 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Dogs have scored a run already. Trail at 7-3. Tying run is on deck, by the way. If Waddell can reach. Argo from the stretch. He's battled here in this inning. Delivers. Huge cut and miss there by Waddell. Came up empty. 0-1. Pickoff move to first base. It pops away. Here comes Perkins from third, and he will score. So Perkins scores on the throw that just got away from the first baseman over there, and it's now 7-4. Now a runner on first. Perkins scoring on the errant throw. George, the runner on first, and Waddell with an 0-1 count. Look toward first. And Argo deals to the plate. Upstairs, 1-1. Dogs have scored 2 runs here. They've doubled up their total. 1-1 is inside. Throw to second base is not in time. We never even slid. That'll be out number 2. George headed to second base, and the throw went over to the shortstop side of second base. But he didn't slide in, and that's out number 2. So the Dogs now down to their final out. And the count is 2-1 to Bryant Waddell, and the base is empty. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and the Dogs are down to their final strike. 2-2. Base running faux pas. Well, all comes down to this pitch here. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Base is empty now. Cedartown has rallied for 2 here in the top of the 7th, trailing at 7-4.
Let's go, Bryson.
Argo looking to end the game here. Pitching from the windup at the 2-2. Skied high but foul down the right side. Another 2-2 pitch. And here it comes from Argo. That one bounces up there in a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Dalen Holiday hoping for a turn in the inning. He's up next. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Dogs trail at 7-4. Here's the 3-2. For strike 3, and that is the ball game. And Cedartown falls to the South Paulding Spartans 7-4. Your final line: South Paulding 7 runs, 8 hits, and 4 errors. The Dogs with a couple of errors, 4 runs on 8 hits as well. Much closer game than the scoreboard might indicate. A couple of big innings for the South Paulding Spartans, but Cedartown not too shabby for their first game of the season against a very good and much bigger South Paulding team. Cedartown will be back in action in baseball on Thursday. Our home opener is Cedartown will take on the Calhoun Yellow Jackets. We'll have that for you at 5:30 p.m. on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Our next broadcast of Cedartown Sports, the season finale for Cedartown basketball tomorrow night as Cedartown hosts Cartersville. We hope you'll join us for that. It'll be a Tip at 6 for the girls and 7:30 for the varsity boys here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. For Tyrone back at the radio station, man in the controls, Andrew Carter here from South Paulding High School. The final score, South Paulding 7 and Cedartown 4. Good night. God bless. Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown